That was my mistake.
No.
Is he gonna take his own arm? Gross.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're gonna be reacting to episode 105 of HunterxHunter, Resolve and Awakening. I'm loving this little mini arc, just the Gungi matches specifically.
Yeah, I love a show that's, again, able to take such a tiny thing and make it something
No, but
that's
it's
so
so
telling,
symbolic. Yeah.
I can't wait to see more of that. And if you're excited for more episodes of HunterxHunter, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and you want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, so make sure to check that out. Link in the description below. All right, are we excited for episode 105 of HunterxHunter?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
I don't like it. During our matches, my rhythm is the one being disrupted.
And the rain
not
again.
hers.
Yeah.
Do you think he has something to do with that?
This should be an unbearable indignity.
I don't know.
Yet, although I find
Like he
myself
controls the
frustrated,
weather?
Like his emotion.
Or like
Yet at the
correlates?
same
Yeah.
time, What I don't understand is why. My skill in self-analysis is not yet refined. I find it extremely vexing. What's this? Did she choose not to rest? Well...
Oh,
she's
just
been
fell
sleeping.
asleep there.
How vile. She shows no signs of intelligence or dignity.
And
You
she's
can't beat her
kicking it
though,
back.
Beautiful
loser.
plays, those paragons of logic, flow out of her like so much water from a fountain.
Wait, he's impressed by her. That is admiration.
For the way that she plays. Yeah.
But how interesting is
Yeah.
that? We've never heard him compliment anything.
No. And it was like phrased through like, how are you so disgusting?
Did he say paragons of beauty, or
I think the play, like,
he said paragons of something, but that
Yeah.
is flowery. Like,
Yeah.
for somebody who's just reading
very,
new
very
things,
complimentary.
he's using as much as he possibly
Yeah.
can. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, that just like struck me that he's going there.
Yeah.
He's changing.
For this match, let's make a bet.
Did you say bet?
I did. If you win, I swear that I will give you anything your heart desires.
Anything? What?
Anything.
Anything?
However, if you lose to me, I'll take your left arm.
In this one game?
Okay. Wait, this is, okay, can you pause it? This is so interesting because we were speculating that the reason she has been different from everyone so far is there's no fear component. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and so now he's implementing that.
Oh.
Like he's found a way
Okay.
to kind of, so maybe he wants to win so badly, he's looking at how he's had success in the past, but that's completely skirting around the like, I'm just so intelligent thing that he's
Yeah.
trying to prove.
But I wonder if it actually works. And my question is he saying all this is bet on this one game?
I
or
think so.
Is he saying in this period?
In general,
Hold on.
my
I just wanna hear
interpretation
that
was
real
one
quick.
game.
For this match,
This match.
let's make a bet.
Okay. I think that means just for this game.
If you lose to me, I'll take your left arm.
How is she going to respond? Doesn't seem that affected.
No.
Greed and fear disrupt human rhythm. Greed will cloud the eyes, and fear
I don't see it.
Fear will cause courage to shrivel and die.
My left arm. My left arm.
Why are you hesitating?
She's not scared.
Well, not to be rude, but instead of my left arm, do you think that it'd be okay if I just bet the same thing that I usually bet when I play?
Usually? And what is that?
I bet my life.
Oh.
If I were to lose to you, I would much prefer to pay the penalty with my life.
Oh my god.
But I really don't
Wow.
want to thank you right after you made me such a very generous offer.
I'm obsessed
Still don't
with her.
understand.
Oh my god.
Explain yourself.
This
Whatever
is
do you mean by
incredible.
that?
It's just...
She took his move and flipped it.
And she wouldn't want to live if she knew she wasn't the best, I think. Like, I think...
Wow.
Or, like, we'll hear why, but I think that's why she always
Still
plays
don't
for her
understand.
life.
Explain yourself. Whatever do you mean by that?
It's just... For me, Gungi is the only thing in my life that I'm actually kind of good at, you know? In other words, playing Gungi is the only reason I have to live. Professional Gungi players hardly make any money at all, even national champions. So the only way that you can make any meaningful reward is to become the world champion as the representative of your nation. To become a national representative, you have to win whole tournaments. That means that losing even one match is enough to disqualify you. I come from a family of 12, and in our home, I'm the breadwinner. But
Wow.
if I lose a single
Jeez.
match, I'll become my family's greatest burden. We Gungi players have the same. When you lose, even the greatest king of all becomes a mere mortal. So if I lose to you, I'm garbage. Oh, but it doesn't bother me. It's just what my parents have always said.
What?
On the day that I set my sights on playing Gungi professionally, I told myself that I'd die if I ever lost a match.
Oh my god.
People talk about matching someone's freak. She doubled it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If I lose now, I'll become no better than garbage. And garbage is all you would get in exchange for beating me. That would be terrible manners.
That doesn't bother me. Now then, is there anything that you want?
This is
if
so
you can
interesting.
defeat me?
Infinite money for your
Let me kill
The
you.
thing is, I've been spending every second I've got just thinking about Gungi. I'll think about it after I win.
As you wish.
That's the thing about anything.
She
You just
feels neither fear nor greed.
Wow.
Yeah, so nice try. Try again.
That's why she's not been affected.
Yeah.
Your
Very
life,
good
huh?
evil laugh.
I'm just beginning to realize that I was the one who lacked resolve.
Is he gonna
I
bet his
never
life?
imagined that if you were to win, you might ask for my life. Sire, you will be quiet.
He respects her more.
Please, I would never ever do such a thing. That thought never once crossed my mind. I promise.
I know that. This is a personal matter.
I need
No
you to
more
ask to
betting.
kill me.
That was my mistake.
No.
Is he gonna take his own arm? Gross.
It'll just grow back, but wait,
So
does it grow
forgive
back?
me.
I don't think
What?
it does.
What?
Sire, what have you done? We must treat your arm. Come with me.
Your arm, sire?
Wait, is he?
Now continue the match.
Is
He just
gonna-
maimed himself.
Oh my god.
Please tell me.
That's the
It's
first
your
damage
turn.
he's ever taken.
Sire,
Oh
please,
my god.
You must stop the bleeding.
This is the best episode I've ever seen.
Are you good?
He's
I love
becoming
this
better.
show.
Continue playing.
Oh my god.
I told you that there would be no more breaks, did I not? Do you dare add to my humiliation?
I shall go summon Neferpitou. I am certain you will still
Yeah.
be able to play, sire.
Bring him in.
Even as your arm is being reattached. That is the biggest concession I can make. And if you refuse to accept my offer, take my head, so that I may not live with the shame of your death.
Fine then. Come closer, and I will end you with a single strike.
Oh my god.
He's gonna do it right now before he even tries.
It's your turn to play, so move.
I think he's just gonna let him tend to his arm.
I refuse to play until
I don't
arm is
think-
better. I'm very sorry.
I won't say
She
it
can't
again.
see
Now
that,
move.
freak.
I will not. If you still wish to kill me, do it. In Gungi.
You little...
He won't do it. He can't make himself do
No.
that. He cares.
Summon Pito.
This is so interesting. She's in control of the room.
No, she's
Like-
playing him like a fucking fiddle.
But not actually
Not on
playing.
purpose,
Just-
though.
Oh my god. This is so
She's
good.
so naturally perfect for this situation.
Okay, I gotta say, okay. So much was just said about the king.
Yep.
He
Ripping his own
he
arm
ripped his
off
own arm
because
off.
that's what he threatened her with and it didn't work.
And because of just the shame of it, because he
Yeah.
got so, he was like, I realized that I lacked resolve.
Yeah.
You like, the idea of him being like, I'll take your left arm, but she goes, why not my life, bro? And he's like, dang, I guess I'm
Wow.
not hardcore
I have not
enough."
been playing, yeah,
Oh my
for all the
God.
chips. Damn.
And it makes me wonder, is this going to change the king's plans or who he answers to? Like, I feel like if somebody got, I don't know exactly what this does, but I'm fascinated by the direction the king is going. right
Totally.
There's no doubt.
All the puppets are gone.
Have they resumed the sorting process again?
Doubtful. I would be very surprised.
now. Yeah, they took away all
At
the
moment,
puppets.
we have the capital completely surrounded. The king's well-being is of the utmost priority to them, so they wouldn't go too far from his side.
Then what's going on?
My assumption would be that some threat much greater than us has befallen the royal guard, and perhaps even the king himself.
Then that means that this is it, huh?
He took his
Our
left arm
golden
off for a
opportunity.
game.
Wow.
Yes.
Unprompted.
Our chance to infiltrate the
If they
palace.
we now know he'll have one arm for this fight.
Yep.
It might be a
Potentially.
trap, right?
Wow.
It shouldn't be. They wouldn't use any tactic that might endanger their king.
If they pressed it right
They
now, it's the
would if
perfect
the king
time.
Yup.
had ordered it, wouldn't they?
I suppose so. But regardless,
I love the 3 single
they've already
droplets of
retracted their
water.
long-range
Yeah.
radar detection. While we can, we have to get as close as possible. If we want this plan to succeed, I must create an exit near the palace. We'll have to take this risk sooner or later. The time is now.
Okay. Can he bring everyone together too? Oh, and they think that radar is disabled. It's not.
Yeah.
I found them.
Dang.
Looks like G2 failed. Just don't die.
The same to you, Moral.
Good. They've split up. Okay, I found them. We're going to switch to the man who carries the pipe. Let's go.
And all he wants is an IOU from the king.
Dr. Blythe.
Whoa, what?
Crazy.
Toy repair.
All right, 791. Shinobi.
So we know Neferpitou's a specialist. Can they just summon any
Soldier,
puppet they
2, 3,
want? That's
1.
crazy.
So
Whoa.
how long will the procedure take?
I'd say about 2 or 3 hours to fix it completely.
And you can't use your
It's
puppets
attached
or
to them.
Nen during
Wow.
that time?
Yeah, I had to drop everything.
Possibility. Takes an awful lot of Nen, Meow.
Since it requires quite a bit of your
Oh,
energy
we're
and focus
weakening
to
them. This is
accomplish,
great.
I will serve as lookout during the procedure. Though my N isn't nearly as effective as yours. Either way, this is an important task I cannot trust to anyone else.
Alright, so he's gonna be out. This is looking pretty
There's no
solid
evidence
for
they're using
Yeah.
an attack moment.
Luckily, the rain limits visibility.
Perfect.
The sun
And
will set
sound.
soon. Once it's dark, I will become one with the night, making it easier to pick out enemy aura. Be patient. We need an exit near the palace.
I cannot
But
wait
if I'm
to see
spotted, it's all over.
Netero in action.
While I
Yeah.
can freely come and go as I please, Shooting the others can only use the exit to leave once they enter the mansion. If the enemy prepares an ambush by the exit, we're done for.
Okay.
I need to prepare 3 exits, near, far, and in the middle. We'll need
Very
several
smart.
options spread throughout the palace if this is going to work. Then, I'll make several clusters of entrances far away. That will help us to keep a close eye on things.
I like this visual.
Yeah, me too.
When
like
the
a
time
D&D map.
comes, we'll decide which room would make the best waypoint. The one nearest the exit, farthest away, or the one in between. Once that has been determined, we'll act. From the enemy's perspective, we'll seem to appear before their very eyes. We must use that opening to separate the king from his guards.
Yeah.
Like the king from his arm.
That's when our respective battles begin.
Totally.
We only
Okay.
win
Banger
one
music.
battle,
Every time.
so long as the king is the one we get.
Nice ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Under normal circumstances, I'd already be in range of Neferpitou's inn. I feel more dead than alive, but I have a long way to go.
And they're not using their
farthest
end.
exit
So
still
true.
has to be on the palace grounds, or it won't be of any use to us at all. Go without fear. Closer. Closer.
Okay.
Currently in the palace, there are only 3 humans the ants do not intend to eat. First is the Gungi player. The second is Diego.
He's still alive?
And the
What?
third human is Director Bizef.
What?
He was the country's true ruler, operating behind the scenes. He
Wow.
was the intermediary, and all dealings with foreign parties and domestic organizations went through him.
They kept him alive to keep everything going?
This
Like,
puts him in the unique
keep up
position
appearances?
of being irreplaceable. So
Yeah.
he is the only human allowed near the king.
Wow.
There is not
Interesting.
a single
Okay.
human guard posted anywhere near the palace.
Narrator going crazy.
Chitu, who has only just returned, is the only squadron leader on the premises, along with 6 soldier and lesser-ranked ants. In other words, at the present time there are only 3 humans and 11 ants in the palace.
3 humans and
The
11 ants.
soldier ants are the various squadron leaders' personal favorites, and as such have nothing whatsoever to do with guarding the king. Whatever strict loyalty once existed between the king and his squadron leaders has vanished entirely. Self-interest was
Wow.
the only thing keeping them there, nothing more. Knowing this, Pito and the royal guards have given them duties that are of little consequence and are expected to end in failure. Lookout duty would never be entrusted to the others. Nove has no way of knowing this, but his current attempt to infiltrate the palace is taking place at the best time to do so, and
Perfect.
the last.
Great
And
news.
The last time to do
Ooh.
so. First of all,
Just because of the
love,
arm thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the extended narration there.
Totally.
But the best time to do so, great. And the last time to do so. If it goes any longer, they become too powerful or something? Or, I don't know.
I think so.
I managed to survive somehow. But there's only so much work I can do on my own. If I
Damn.
don't convince them to provide at least 3 more staffers to handle the secretarial duties, I'll die of overwork for sure.
Fresh meat. He's really not smoking those all the way.
Yeah.
Ew.
What? Why do we need to know any of this?
Are these the new secretaries?
Yeah, but why does that matter?
Tinkerbell. Yes.
Okay, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Hey, Palm, got a hit.
Palm? Palm? Oh.
Oh, okay.
To sneak into the palace undetected. Palm is preparing to launch an infiltration of her own.
Oh.
Very smart.
Interesting.
Okay.
What could that
Something
result in?
good.
And that is where we are
Hopefully.
left for that episode of Hunter x Hunter.
I can't move past this point. If I do, they'll kill me.
Yeah, just go right there.
What is that aura?
Okay.
It's like it's full of everything sinister in the world. It's not that I fear death. Not anymore.
What are your first thoughts?
Great episode. I loved that. Was one of my favorites so far.
Yeah. Just like, and even it's crazy too that I was anticipating a bunch of matches of Gungi, and in reality, it became a conversation prior to the match that actually made the
That
interesting
shifted
action
everything.
happen.
Yeah.
I swear the author's just like, I'm gonna subvert the subversion of subversion.
Yeah.
Like that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That being said, I want to see more Gungi, but there's also the whole war is going on now. So thank you for watching, and make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more episodes of Hunter x Hunter coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and you want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms, so make sure to check that out. Link in the description below. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Day asks, how about the king's decision to rip off his left arm when faced with the realization of Kogumi's bet on her life if she lost? Why do you think he did it?
I think he did it because he realized she was operating under an entirely different set of stakes than he thought she was. And so in order to throw her off, he did kind of what he set the expectations to be initially to kind of get himself in the right headspace.
Yeah, I think that's why he did it, as well as like potentially he knows that a fight is most likely about to happen. And by taking his left arm, he's inherently also betting his life because he won't be as strong. I don't know what that exactly could mean, but like it seems that somehow like it's a respect thing for the player because like you said, but like it just feels like there's so much to analyze about that one action.
Yeah.
I think it's the concept of like if you try to bet something and you realize that you're under betting, like you've already lost in another game in a sense, so he took the loss in a sense.
And I think it's also like that, who's that conquistador who burned the ships to force his men to realize that there was no way home, and kind of make them put all their eggs in that one basket.
I was thinking that was potentially what he was like doing with that left arm.
Yeah.
But let's go to our second question. Question 2, Chris Collier asks, in this episode, the champion displays intense resolve as she says that to lose a Gungi match may as well be the death of her. This causes Meruem to rip off his own arm in apology for attempting to frighten her with threats such as taking her arm. Even under threat of death, she refuses to play until his wounds have been tended to. What do you think of their dynamic?
It's so fascinating because I think her doing that was like, I think what she was conveying, not intentionally, was the idea that beating someone or even playing someone who is gravely injured, it speaks to who you are as a competitor, that you would even, it's like if someone got injured during a sports match and then everyone took a knee and then someone went and scored. It's like, who the fuck are you? Like, you're just a loser now. I don't care what the scoreboard says. Like, that was just another moment of proving that she is superior to him, when this whole match he's been trying to prove his superiority and she just continues to best him without even trying.
It's the without even trying, and innately that's who she is. She is just better than him by his standards.
Yes.
Yet he
by his standards is such an important part of that.
And is redefining his standards. The dynamic is so fascinating because she is unaware of anything she could be doing and is just doing, and it's fascinating to him because the points that stick out to me, we'll talk about this in the next question, but telling his guard to be silent when she's speaking and prioritizing her. And I think that it's creating something where he is curious. He is, and these are all first time feelings. He is impressed and finds something beautiful. And I think that it's starting to become the object of his desire is this one game.
Yeah.
Which is so unexpected.
It's so cool. Wait, I thought of a better way of phrasing it. In that moment, her refusing to play is saying that a win against someone weaker isn't a win at all, which is what he has been doing this whole time.
Absolutely.
And trying to find validation in these wins that aren't wins, because by his standards, he's superior. Yeah,
absolutely. Let's go to our final question. Brian Sanchez asks, what effects, if any, do you see this specific game having on the future of the story? Do you consider it a waste of time on the King's part? Do you think there have been any changes to the King's behavior since he was first introduced? I think the game already has had a huge impact on the story.
Massive impact on the story.
And it hadn't even started.
Yeah.
I guess it has. They're in the middle of the game.
Yeah. I think for the King, the game is a massive waste of time. He's about to have this giant fight. He needs to be strategizing, planning, literally fucking anything but this. And yet he's so obsessed and hyper focused on this one thing because it's irking him that he's not better than this snot-nosed kid. In that is being a bad and irresponsible leader. But then I also think it's completely reframing the way he thinks about people in general. So in that sense, not a waste of time.
Yeah, I think it's a waste of positioning in a sense. He is taking out Neferpitou's N and consolidating everybody into one exact spot so that the enemy gets to completely surround them by the point they realize anything's happening. Personally, I do think that there's only so much strategizing he can do from his castle and surveilling. There's not much else. It was pretty much hurry up and wait for the people to get there for this whole thing that they're planning. And I do think that there's merit, if you're a new being altogether, in playing these mini war simulator games. Like chess is a strategic game that requires your brain to work in such a way that would be very helpful if you're commanding an army of
transferable
ants.
Skills.
Exactly.
That's true.
So I think that in beating all the masters, he's clearly developing his brain.
Right.
That being said, there comes a point when if you rip your own arm off in this game, you are putting yourself at a horrible disadvantage.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I can justify playing games while you're waiting to kill the time and keep your brain engaged. Ripping off your arm is so stupid from a strategy standpoint. What are you doing? He is just so zeroed in, and it's gonna cost him.
Yeah, I think this is also showing, I just got this idea that the King is very susceptible to mental attacks.
Yes.
Fragile. But in terms of if he's changing, he is absolutely changing. It was most shown in the way he was talking to his fellow ants about this Gungi player, being silence and smacking him away and being no, we're playing the game. I think
he's prioritizing her over the other ants.
Yes, and he called her the things she does beautiful, the moves, and that is such it's the first thing that he's admired in the world, which is so I need to unpack that, but that's change in and of itself, and I feel like it's going to translate to him in different ways, but I'm excited to see more. But he's absolutely growing, and I just am fascinated by it. But with that being said, I think that this may be the advantage that the humans need to potentially catch them off guard. We'll see what happens here, but that's where we're left for episode 105 of Hunter x Hunter. Thank you for watching. Are we excited for episode 106?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.